Democrats are eyeing a new approach to target pregnancy resource centers across the country. Of course, we have all seen the extreme attacks on these centers over the past year as the left literally acts out a temper tantrum ever since the Roe v. Wade was overturned. But pregnancy resource centers now are facing yet another form of attack. Lawmakers in blue states in multiple places across the country are attempting to regulate these crucial services for pregnant mothers literally out of existence. In 2023 alone, this year, the Democrat state lawmakers across the country introduced 26 bills attempting to restrict the pregnancy resource centers. And literally what they're trying to do is just bury them beneath a red tape and mountain of regulations. And of course, it's the pregnant mothers who are in need who suffer from all of this. Well, joining me now to discuss this and more is Angie Thomas. She's a general counsel at the National Institute of Family and Life Advocates. Angie, welcome to Washington Watch.
Thank you for having me.
Well, it is an honor indeed. All right, the left is enraged. I don't think any of us would disagree with this ever since the Dobbs decision. And the pregnancy resource centers across the country appear to be very much in the line of fire. Is that just the environment that we're living in right now?
You know, it is. And it is sort of surprising to me that their anger is being taken out on pregnancy resource centers, the ones who are these quiet heroes and offering help and love and support. But the reality is that these pregnancy centers are empowering women. And when women are empowered, they choose life. And that certainly puts a dent in the profit margins of the abortion industry. So that's why they're being attacked.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, these are incredible. I know you have worked at them. I've worked at them. My wife has been very much involved over the years. And you've got some people who are sincerely committed to the well-being of these young pregnant mothers. And of course, these pregnancy resource centers enjoy the same constitutional rights as anyone else. Several years back, I'm sure you recall this, state legislators in California passed laws to restrict pregnancy resource centers, but it was all finally ruled as unconstitutional. So these centers have been under attack for quite a while, but now it's concerning to me that these attacks are taking on a clever new twist. Tell us a little bit about what's going on right now.
Yes, we have seen many attacks on pregnancy centers. You know, back in the court case that you were just referring to was NIFLA versus Becerra. And the court made it abundantly clear that pregnancy centers can't be forced to say things that are not in line with our beliefs. So now we're seeing a slightly new approach, but some of the same old stuff that, we see it as bullying tactics from these states that can get this legislation passed in those states, those left states, but that they're not going to, be upheld in court when they're challenged. And we stand ready at NIFLA. We stand ready to support and protect these pregnancy centers that are doing so much good work. But some of the more egregious ones in Colorado, they are trying to say that the abortion pill reversal protocol is considered unprofessional conduct, which is just bizarre that the use of progesterone would be considered unprofessional conduct. They're looking at New Jersey and Arizona are also looking at bills that are requiring physicians to do ultrasounds, which I'm sure that the abortion clinics, the abortion facilities are not required to do that. But yet these legislators are looking for any creative way to try to shut down these pregnancy centers.
I mean, wouldn't you say most of these are going to fall by the wayside? I mean, again, these resource centers are providing services to these women, and they've been doing so for a long time. They provide most of the services are absolutely free. They're there literally to help. And a lot of these regulations, red tape that you're referring to, wouldn't you think that most of this stuff is not going to succeed in the long run?
Yes, I wouldn't think that they would succeed. And, if they spent half the time that they are spending on these attacks actually providing help to women, we might be able to do some good, right? But these attacks just prove to me and to so many of us that The abortion industry is not about choice at all. It's about abortion. The pregnancy centers represent those other choices of parenting and adoption, and yet the only choice that they want out there is abortion, and that's why they continue to attack with these really, unsubstantial pieces of legislation that will be challenged.
Well, I think you're spot on there. Abortion is the issue for them. It is a sacred cow, and they will do anything to protect it. For those who are watching and or listening right now who would like to be involved, what would you recommend? What can anyone do?
Well, I would say first, please pray for our pregnancy centers, for all of those who work and support pregnancy centers. It's just such a difficult work right now, and yet everyone is so committed to continuing to provide this hope and help to women. I would also say to certainly find out who your local pregnancy center is and ask them how you can support them. And then thirdly, I would say to reach out to your legislators and make them aware of the good work of pregnancy centers, that we are providing free services. We're not making anyone walk in our doors. We are just providing this wonderful service to women in need, and that the community needs pregnancy centers.
Thank you so much, Angie Thomas. We appreciate so much the tremendous work that you're doing, and thank you for taking time out of your schedule to join us this evening on Washington Watch.
Thank you.